It's a 5-game Saturday in the K. We got some drama, a few shoutouts, and a blowout win. My name is Andrea Sachenko, and this is your daily KHL update. We travel to Shanghai, China first, where Kunlun Red Star face Admiral, who are dead last in Eastern Conference standings. The Dragons strike early, less than 3 minutes in. Lucas Lockhart gets the puck from Greg Squires and sends it in just inside the bar. They double their lead late in the period. Andrzej Vitasek snipes it from the high slot for his second of the year. We're 4 minutes into the second now. Kunlun extend their lead to 3-0. Rookie Drew Shore scores his first career KHL goal in his first career KHL game. But then Admiral bring it back to even before the intermission. First, Stepan Zakharchuk slams it home on a power play for his first in Vladivostok jersey. 5 minutes later, Dennis Vicker finishes off a beautiful passing play to bring the Sailors back to within one. And just over a minute later, they make it a 3-3 hockey game. Ivan Mishenko with the initial shot, Alexander Chernikov with the tip-in. But Red Star still walk away victorious from this one. Captain Brandon He puts it home from the doorstep. That's number 13 for him on the season, and that's the game-winning goal as well. Kunlun beat Admiral in the second game of the back-to-back series. 4-3 is your final on this one. We move on to Magnitogorsk, where Metalurg face Torpedo, and these two score a ton. The Beasters get on the board first. Late in the opening period, Artem Alayev gets his first since coming back to Torpedo from Spartak Moscow and Dynamo Riga. But not only Metalurg tied up before the intermission, they also get in the lead. Sergei Mazakin ties it up just 2.5 minutes later. And then Evgeny Tinkin buries a rebound past Barry Brust. Artip Nikolenko and Denis Platonov draw the assists on the play. They improve their lead to 3-1 midway through the second. Nikolai Kulemin drops it for Sergei Mazakin, who fires it in for his second. Torpedo get back to within 1 5 minutes later. Magnitogorsk native Anton Shelfit scores on his former team, and it's 3-2. Magnitko go on to score twice on a power play before the period expires. First, Nikolai Kulemin tips Dennis Rasmussen's slap pass. And with 42 seconds remaining on the clock, Sergei Mazakin sets up Matt Allison for his 15th goal of the year. 5-2 Magnitko up to 40. Evgeny Timkin scores his second of the game and 5th of the year 5 minutes into the third to further improve Magnitko's lead. Torpedo make it 6-3 with a power play goal of the run a few minutes later. Andrew Kalev makes a great kick pass to Andy Mille, who nets his 13th. But Magnitko still have the last word in this one. Sergei Mazakin completes his 8th career hat-trick in KHL regular seasons, and Torpedo finally free to go. Magnitko steamroll over the opposition as they take it 7-3 on home ice. When out Nizhnekamsk, it's the side of the game between Neftekimik and Avangard. The Hawks get on the board first. 11 minutes into the opening period, Captain Evgeny Medvedev scores his 6th of the season. But a few minutes later, Medvedev cups up the puck short-handed right in front of his net, and Ildarchik Sadarov makes him pay for that. Tie game up to 20. We skip ahead to the third, and Avangard scored the game-winning goal early into it. Mikhail Pasenko gets the puck from Max Talbot and puts it past Ilyizhov. That's all they're gonna need. Neftekimik was their 8th in a row. 2-1 Avangard is your final. Our next stop is in Moscow. This is where Spartak defend the S against Sibir, who are desperate for points. There's no scoring in the first, but there's plenty in the second. The red and white get it going just 30 seconds in. Yaroslav Deblenko is credited with his 5th of the year. They get another one just 12 seconds later. Then Maxwell gets the puck in the slot and puts it past Danny Taylor. What a pass by Arjun Fedorov from behind the net. Sibir swap Taylor for Alexei Krasikov, but it's not gonna help them one bit. 7 minutes later, Vladislav Problemov slams it on net from the high slot, and Slava Lishenko buries the rebound. A little later, Artem Voronin scores his 2nd goal of the year, and that's his 2nd shorthanded mark in his 2nd consecutive game too. Soon after that, Alexander Osipov one-times it home from on top of the right circle for a third to make it 5-0 Spartak. They add 2 more to their lead in the third period. First, Robin Gonzal converts on a power play, while Latvian forwards Martin Škarsums and Kaspars Daugaviņš draw the assists. And finally, late in regulation, Karsums puts a cherry on top as he scores on a broken play. Nikita Guspailov stops 35 shots against his former team and gets his 4th shutout of the year. 7-0 is the final. We go to Sochi for our last game of the day. Leopards challenge Boris at Bolshoi Ice Dome. It's not much of a contest. The visitors get on the board late in the opening period of play. Darren Dietz converts on a power play and scores his 12th of the year with a point shot. 7 minutes into the second period, Matt Fraden buries the rebound for his 15th of the year. Brandon Bachenski and Darren Dietz with the assist. And early in the third, Curtis Volk puts a ball on it off assist by Nikita Mikhailis. Andrew Carlson stops 32 shots for his 4th shutout of the year, and Boris wins their 4th game out of the past 5, 3-0 in the final. That's it for the KHL update, but do come back tomorrow for 6 more games, including Tractor of Tom Belist and Jokerit vs SKA St. Petersburg. My name is Andrea Sachenko, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.